Alright, hi everybody. Here's part 2. Let's paint our flowers. You probably won't hear me talking in this part, but hello anyways. I may have to wipe out my voice. You got this going? Let's get ready. This is black acrylic on our 8x10 canvas. And these were pre-drawn in. Alright, here we go. Oops, I get a hold of my paint. Alright, we're just gonna switch my paint. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and start with our flowers. I'm gonna start with the one closest to me. And I kinda want it to be a little more on funky style, I guess you can say. I'm gonna go ahead and take my orange. I'm gonna grab just a little bit of that yellow. I'm gonna mix it in there. I don't want it too yellow orange or too anything really. I just want something that I like the coloration to. And this may just be the highlight part, but at least we got it, right? Alright, so now we got our orange. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the darker orange and let's get going. Grab a different brush, you guys. Okay. Now I know I'm going outside. I'm getting into the black. But the black was put on first, the color paint black. And it's meant to be painted over. This will probably have to be painted twice because there's still something else I want to do to give it that, the texture, the thickness for the blind when they touch it, okay? My dog's over there scratching his leg. Oh, that poor dog. He's allergic to everything, guys. He's allergic to his own reflection in the mirror, let me tell you. Poor thing. That's okay, it's a woolly brush. Okay, still getting to be thicker. I am pretty on thick because once again we want that texture, we want those bumps and everything on here. That poor dog. There we go. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead. I'm not worried about trying to hide the background of this yet. I'm just bringing in the shape of my flowers. Okay. Oh, that poor dog. Okay, so just gonna add some bumps right in here. I'm just going right into my yellow, pick up a knife, some of that. I'm just gonna plop it on there. Okay. go ahead and go to the next. I'm going to rotate it. And we'll do this one here. I'm going to go ahead and go with the same colorations. Because once again, we're just kind of adding what we want. We're going to have some fun with this. Okay, just going to go ahead and get this going nice and thick, you guys. Boy, my home is so quiet. I don't think I'm going to be able to stand it, you guys. Okay, so a lot of you wonder what happened to me. I became quite sick. And I just lost my voice. No doctors can figure it out. And finally, just went to emergency. And he said, well, we're going to do this. And he gave me some major antibiotics. Apparently I have an infection in my throat, which I've never heard of that. I mean, you know, I heard of strep throat, stuff like that, but nothing like this. Okay. And I do believe it's from the leftover of having COVID. I am no longer contagious. I haven't been for quite some time. Normally I say, don't put a lot of paint on your brushes, you guys. It kind of really depends. If I were just gonna paint this normal, then I say yes, don't put a lot of paint on your brush. One, it's a waste of paint. Two, as you can see how high on my brush is getting. So it really is just a waste of paint. But what we're gonna do is just roll it right off there. With something like this, I want that. I don't want it to be smooth. I don't want it to be perfect. Yeah, we'll go over it again. Make sure we hide the black and put in all details. But I won't be getting rid of the bumps in it. That's the whole point of this. I don't want those gone. I want that in here. My mom, she had a lot of vision problems towards the end there. So she couldn't really enjoy art. And, you know, to me, that's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking no matter what when you lose someone. But for them to suffer a loss of something they were always afraid of losing, it's very hard. So, God, for the last 4 months, I guess it's been, I haven't had a voice. I had to use sign to be able to order food and talk. Well, I had a sign language is what I'm saying. I had to use sign. Thank God for learning ASL, right? Thank God for being hard of hearing and having to learn ASL. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and get some yellow up here. Pick this up. Bring it down to the side. Okay, now we got a little bit of mix of colors in there. When you come down here, I'm gonna add a bunch of this yellow. I just love yellow and orange. I want to pick it up. There we go. Okay. Get this one here. There we go. Stop doing this. You guys, don't be afraid to go outside the line. You know how they always say, stay within a box, think within a box. Okay, bullcrap. I'm so sorry. Sorry for my language, but I truly believe people need to think outside the box. Too many things are limiting our imagination, and I don't like it. When my daughter was a wee one, and in school, well, you know, elementary, kindergarten, like I said before, I think the kindergarten teacher hated me because my philosophy was go outside the box. Don't be afraid of anything that somebody may think is a mistake, because that's how we learn. Granted, they didn't particularly care for that, and I understand. It's their job to teach them to do things in a open format. I have the utmost respect for teachers. I know they got a hard job. I'm just one of the weird parents that believe art should not be limited to being within inside a box. So sorry. No, I'm not sorry. That's just me. That's who I am. You know what? It's okay to be different. It's okay to be whatever you are. Whoever you are, it's okay. Your likes, your difference. There's no right, no wrong. Just be you. Okay? Well, you know what I mean. Of course, there's right and wrong in society. But you as a person, your imagination, your heart belongs to you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go right back here. I'm going to add a little bit more of this mixture here. My hand is getting numb. I hate that happening. Okay, we're just going to give it a little bit there, a little here. Okay, guys. Bring this down and then give it a little off there. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some more here. Now remember, we got to go over this again because I really want to get that high in there. Okay. All right. So let's finish up our last petal. Hang on. I have to shake out my hand. I have spinal damage and a nerve damage affects my entire body. Sucks. But I don't give up. Not about to. So, let's go ahead and sorry about the ding, guys. I forgot to turn my phone off. So anyways, here we go. We'll just get this going. Okay. Pick it up here. Go right here, bring it over here. I'm just kind of talking to myself. I just telling myself where I was going to put some colors. That's all. Guess I should tell y'all. All I'm trying to do is blend the colors, but at the same time, I don't want it one color. I want that other color, in other words, the yellow, to still pop out. I still want a sense of that in there. So that's kind of what I've been kind of mumbling to myself. Once again, we're going to make it fat, as in not making it, don't do this, you guys, this is what I'm saying. Don't do that. We want to take our paint and we want to make it like this. We just want to glob it on, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? It's important to glob it in this particular case. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add some right over here. Glob it on there. Let me glob some over here. Pick some up there too, just because there was a space. And we'll just bring it down. Alright, so we got one more little flowers here to do. Remember, all flowers are not done, but I really like how that looks. Let's go ahead and get to this one. Now, I'm going to pick up a lot of yellow and orange, and I'm just going to plop it right in the middle of this flower. Okay? So, now we're just going to... You hear me hitting the canvas? I know I can't do it as well with this hand, but my other one's numb. Okay, so we're just going to pile it on now. Now go ahead and come right back, pick up some more, and we're just going to pile it on there, you guys. Nice and thick. If you want to pick which side you want to have more yellow on it, feel free. And vice versa. Don't hesitate to do it now. Even though you may paint over that part again, it's okay. Because it's going to give you that width that you want, that thickness. The height is what I'm trying to say. So just go right around here. Pick up some more yellow, okay? I don't know why, I just really like the yellow in this one. Okay, now I'm just gonna... I'm not trying to stay within this line. I'm simply trying to make sure I catch that area in a circle form, because the next part, we will be bringing it out of that circle. Okay, it's okay to go out now, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to keep it the way I can see it. Alright, we're just going to look. So as you can tell, it's starting to get that 3D shape here. The thickness, so that when you touch it, you feel it. Remember, you want to glop it on there, okay? So, I got more in here. Pick it up. Let's go ahead and glop it right through here. Let's just finish this little tiny circle here up. And there we go. Alright. I'm going to pick up some of the dark orange and just add a teal bit here. Teeny bit here. Sorry, I can't talk. Okay. Alright. So there we go. Now, because we're all kind of keeping, excuse my hand, sorry, I lost my paint, kind of moved away from me. We're going to go ahead. I am going to clean off my brush some. Just because I don't want to get it on my hands. If it whoops. I mean, yeah. We all know I'm going to. So, now we're going to do our big flower. I saved that for last. And all I'm going to do is the exact same thing I did with the other ones. Pick up the colors you want. Feel free to mix and blend them, okay? Mix and blend. Pick it up and just pile it on there. The only difference is I am going to go outside those lines onto the black and pull it in. And pile it on. I hope you guys can see it suddenly got very dark in here. You might have to adjust your computer. I don't think it's... I know I got the lights on. So anyways, guys, sorry about that. Don't mean to be rude. Just the sun suddenly went down. And here we go. So I'm just piling this on. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place my hand. You guys, don't be afraid to place your hand on the canvas. You're not jabbing the canvas. You're just going to place it on the canvas, okay? And you're just going to come to the top. And let's catch that little piece up here. Don't be afraid to make it bigger than what it is. Or, if you want to go back and paint over it black, feel free to do that too. It's totally your creation. Okay? There we go. So we got one started. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some yellow. And let's just get to the next. I'm going to make this one more of a yellow tone, I think. And we are going to let it touch. Get that thickness going there. There we go. There we go. Okay, pick up some of the orange. just slightly, sorry guys. Turn it just slightly. Get some of that orange started. There we go. And go ahead and bring it out. Oops. There we go. Bring some of that in. And let's get the top. All right. So now we got that one. And we are going to go ahead and take some of the dark orange and just give it some darkness, okay? Because that came out very light. I don't want it too dark. I do want it to show some celebration there. We'll bring that up. There we go. We can always add yellow to the next, okay? Once we get them all done, we're going to go back and see what we like. So, go ahead and do this. And then what I'm going to do before we do the next part, you guys, I will actually go right ahead and let it totally dry. Okay? Let me add some thickness, some yellow. I am going to let it totally dry because I am putting on a lot of paint. For those that saw my other paintings, you don't always have to use sand or something to bring it up. Your paint can do that. Just remember the point of your painting, why you're painting that particular subject, and go with it. Go with the flow. Wherever it takes you, it takes you. Like I said, this one I want so that the blind can enjoy it as well. So we're adding the heavy amount of paint. There we go. Okay. And come up here and just catch that end. Now remember, I do have a lot. You can always take that paint off your brush and just pick up the tail bottom for the top if you like. I, however, am going to pick up some paint and just throw some paint up here. There we go. Now we can bring it over. I'm not trying to whistle, you guys. It's my throat. Every so often, I just gotta quit talking. Okay, I'm gonna add some right through here. I'm adding some yellow, tad bit of orange, right through here. And remember when I said there was no mistakes? See how that went out of my area where I originally wanted? That's okay, you know, add some paint. Just give it a nice tap, combine it, and there you got it. Your little flower petal. Now let's go ahead and go to the next one. This next one I'm going to make much bigger than what it was. And I do want to cover all the black in this, you guys, as far as the flower. Well, hello, little Miss Melon. The cat came to visit us. Miss Melon is also a rescue cat. All my animals are rescues, except for 2. I should say 3. Because I inherited 3, excuse me. I inherited 1 bird, 2 dogs. 1 dog has since passed my Bitsy Bits. She died of very old age. Very old age. But it was time. Broke my heart. But it was time. So now I have 1 inherited bird and 1 inherited dog. And like I said, Miss Melon, she was a rescue. kind of accidentally hit some paint here, so I'm just going to add more to it. See how easy that is? Don't worry about it. There's no mistakes, you guys. You just continue to go on with what you got, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up more of the mixture of the paint. And I'm just going to add a nice stick on here. Let me add some more of the dark orange. Going to make this petal touch the other petal. Hide the black behind it. Each flower can be different. If you want the black to show, by all means, let it show. It's okay. I'm just going to add some of this paint right through here. Nice and thick. Pulling it up, leaving some bumps in here and there. Pull it down. Okay. Let me turn it my way, you guys. I'm sorry. Let me show you. How does that look so far? Can you see that? Or did it suddenly just get so dark? So you got all the little bumps in there, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and finish this side. I'm just going to pat down with my brush and pull up, okay? Go ahead and connect this part with the top, and we got it made. Now I'm going to go ahead, pick up some of the other color, and go right to the next one. And I am going to go ahead and connect this one with the one next to it, just a little bit. It doesn't have to go all the way up. It can just be a smidge, little tiny tab or two if that's all you want. Do it your way. This is your creation. You can do this with any type of flower. Matter of fact, we'll be doing one, my next painting will be another one for the blind, for a friend of mine. And that way they can enjoy it. And it's my favorite type of flower, second favorite. So I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. Alright, just going to catch this in. Remember, even though you're catching the corner, let me clear off my brush a little. You want to catch this in. It's okay if you go outside your little designated area there. Go outside that box. Just pat it down. And add some paint. Make it nice and thick. Bring it into your creation how you want it. There we go. And I want to pick up some of that yellow. Just kind of dye it down. There we go. See how... Can you see the little lumps coming through here? Okay. So you guys, I'm going to do that with the rest of these. But I'm going to go ahead and just give my hand a break because my hand's killing me. So when we come back, we'll do it again. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget, if you like this way of painting, please feel free to like and subscribe. Leave a comment, share it. Whatever you like to do, feel free. And as always, be blessed.